Hi, this is Stacia, and we're going to take a look at a training game that I played on chess.com. So, yeah, I'm on a mission to quickly break 1700 again so I can get on with getting to 1800. But I've had some setbacks. But, like in all things, persistence is key. So let's take a look. My opponent played the Sicilian defense. I went for the Smith-Morra. And after takes, I played the move c3. So he did accept the gambit. I took back with my knight. And now e5. Now, I usually think of this move as kind of devious. So let's ask the opening book if that's in fact true. And yeah, it is. This is not theory at all. And after e5, the computer likes white quite a bit, like almost a pawn worth, plus 0.7. So that's pretty sad considering the fact that I'm down a pawn. Okay, so knight f3. And he played the move d6. And now my goal is to just quickly bring my bishop to c4 and my queen to b3 and apply pressure to f7, and then we have knight g5 ideas as well. So I did that. So h6, I guess, intended to stop knight g5, but that is so slow. That just can't be a good move. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if white was winning by force. So I'm going to turn on the engine for a second. Oh my God, white is winning by force. Well, if you want to pause your video and see if you can find it, go ahead and do so now. Okay, so it's sad that I didn't see this during the game, but this is also a new tactic. I've probably had this position before. Bishop takes 7 is one way to win. There's actually two. And after king takes, knight takes e5 check. And after pawn takes, that's a free queen. So that's one way to win. But of course, they don't have to give up their queen. So after check, they could play, well, it says king f6. After king f6, I really, really like white. So let's just go here and just see. Oh, we could play queen h5 now. Yeah, and I don't think there's g6 because we could actually just take it. This is checkmate. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, and if king f6, well, I guess now we go queen d4. Set up a discovery for us. And then after king e7, well, now we have this among other things. We also have this. Okay, white's winning. Wow. Well, this is why I like doing these training games. This is something I should know or be able to figure out. The fact that I didn't is just sad. Okay, the other one is we can play this immediately because if here, I think we go here. Yeah, computer says yes. They have to go king e7. Wow, and now it wants queen b3 in this position. This is winning now. Well, I'm threatening the knight. The king will never castle. We're threatening this. And the queen, you know, defends the bishop. This is beautiful stuff. Very beautiful stuff. Okay. Well, now that I feel horrible for missing that, let's continue. h6. So I played queen b3 now, and now it says queen d7 is correct. Yeah, sometimes people go queen e7 here. But then you can go knight d5. And if they go here now, it's like we got a tempo. You know, I could probably just castle and have a really nice game. But my opponent did go queen to d7. Yeah, and it's kind of what I suspected. So white has an edge here, but there's nothing winning by force yet. But black is living on the edge for sure. Okay, so I castled. That is the best move if there's no tactics. He played knight to c6. The idea is knight a5. So if he can fork my bishop and queen, then that's annoying and it facilitates trades in a position where I don't really want to trade. I did play rook d1. That is the best move. So now I'm saying, do you really want to leave your post? Because I might get this in. Okay, but he did play it. I do think this is best. Computer agrees. And now I think I was planning queen b4 here. Yeah, queen b4 or queen b5. Queen b5 is wimpy though. So queen b4 is probably a better choice. Okay, so he did take the bishop. I think he should too. Went here. And now he went queen c6. Yeah, this is the best move. I didn't see this move coming, but I did feel its strength during the game because I'm like, I don't want to be moving my queen more. But on the other hand, I think I should, because I could play a quick like bishop e3, rook a c1, and the queen will not be comfortable there. Computer says b3 is the best move. That is very surprising. Instead I went here, a more practical choice. But the computer is starting to like black. Wow. Yeah, and if this wasn't a rapid game, like if this was this is a 15-minute game, I may have found those tactics in the opening. But I have a tendency to fall behind on the clock. Okay. So here he went bishop to g4, pinning my knight. I expected this move, and I thought I should continue my plan. Turns out this is correct. Whoa, I'm so sorry, you guys. Did I just spoil the game? I did, but erase that from your memory, please. Okay. Yeah, so here he's trying to develop knight to f6. So I'm going to play rook a c1, of course. Now the computer says white is winning again, +2. Which is pretty interesting. So what did black do wrong? This move is a blunder, apparently. Hard to see that. It says they should go bishop to e7 or knight f6. These two moves. Oh, this move. Oh, they want a castle. That's what the computer wants to do. But this move does not facilitate castling. I mean, if you go this way, you're insane, right? So bishop e3, knight here, rook a c1. Okay, he wants to trade. That's understandable. Oh my gosh. Okay, so which way would you take back here? Definitely was considering taking with a g-pawn, but not all that much. Turns out queen takes is a blunder. G takes is just flat out winning. Let's see if we can see why. I guess the open G file, right? I guess. Let's say black just plays normally. Bishop e7. Oh, it's because of the discoveries. Knight b5 and knight d5 both win. Oh, and if I move my queen, I can't play this move. But knight d5 wins. Okay, that's a discovery, sure, but let's see, what would I play here if I was black? I mean, I think I would go here. What's wrong with this move? Oh, it's the fork. Okay. Yeah, and I saw this during the game. So what's the difference after queen takes? What's the difference? Like, if this, I probably still have that fork, right? Yeah, I have the knight d5 one. Okay, so that wins. So after here and here, black has to defend that fork. So it says queen d7, but now knight b5 is very strong. Knight d5 is very strong, and if rook c8, maybe I could take it. Yeah. Oh, I can take it. Because now I have this or this. And even this move. It says here, here, and rook c7. Okay. Interesting lines. I didn't really see this stuff. Okay. Instead, I took with the queen just because, I mean, unless you see a concrete line, you shouldn't take with your g-pawn, right? But I guess my king is fairly safe. So I took this way, which does relinquish control of the b5 square. And he went queen d7. So now I don't have knight b5, and I don't really have knight d5. So computer wants h3 now, which I felt was slow. So I played this move. And after here, I thought I must take with a rook. Okay, that is correct. Okay, because now I'm down a pawn, but I am more active and I can play against this pawn. Okay, so bishop e7. Yeah, I went queen g3 here. I could go rook d1, I thought. If I do this, it's a little bit slow. Yeah, computer likes queen e6 now and likes black. So I played queen g3. Computer does like it. I'm saying go ahead and castle because I'll win my pawn back. So that would be nice. And then if the bishop has to come here, it's not defending this anymore. So I liked queen g3. The other idea is that I kind of want to go f4. So I'm getting the queen, you know, out of the way of f4. So that I could go f4, and if it takes, I could take with my bishop. And then I'm nicely lined up on the black weakness. So that was a good move. He went g6. Okay, so now I'm like, okay, now if you castle, I take this. And I don't think you're trapping me because I would just take, and take. So, yeah, I played f4. Okay, I'm happy to see that's the best move. It was between that and rook cd1. I did see this move, but I thought this is just too ambitious. So this does fork a couple pawns, but you know, I've got some serious stuff going on. I don't think black can afford to play like this. So I take. Now, if they take back, I think I'm super happy with that, you know? Like, I would take with a queen, I'm on the rook. This must be winning. In fact, computer does agree with that. Just wants to castle, which would undefend the bishop. So, so he didn't do that. He played this move, which I did calculate. And I thought here, why can't I just play rook cd1? Okay, so it is the best move. Yeah, I'm just noticing he could play this. Oh no, he can't. I would take with a rook. Okay. Good thing I saw better during the game. I'll blame the wine I'm sipping. Okay, yeah, here he castled, that's the best move. But now I have some options. I can take here. That's one option. I could take here, that's the other option. I thought if this, yeah, actually this does look nice, doesn't it? I mean, I thought he'd go here. But I can still take anyway, it says. And then here. Okay. I would play this position. And, but I took the pawn instead of bishop takes h6. Mostly because it's a tempo move on the bishop. I expected bishop h4, which he did play. And now I thought I could trade queens if I want to. Computer does agree. I can play queen f3 or queen f4. I could even play queen e5, couldn't I? This was kind of funny though. Yeah, I like this better. I like queen f4 because I'm basically forcing the issue. If you move your queen, I will take the bishop. So he traded. And I don't think my bishop is stable here due to this move, but he is on a nice diagonal. In hindsight, I almost want to play this, but okay. He played here, defending his pawn. I kicked his bishop. And let's see how I did this part, because, you know, I think I knew that white has an advantage here, but I also knew that if I fail and black wins this pawn, I'm going to be worse because of the 3-2 majority on the king side. So I have to be careful. But yeah, I definitely liked that I could force the bishop to an awkward square. And he does have check. So I actually moved my king up. Okay, now the rook's threatening to infiltrate. Always move your king up in the ending. And now the business squares are defended. Okay, he went f6. I didn't expect that move. But now maybe it's time to push. Can I just push my pawn? Okay, I did do that. The rook's under attack. He must move. He doesn't really have any nice options. He went here. Okay. So, I mean, this all looks good, but how do we make a victory out of this? Well, I think bringing a rook to the c8 square would be really nice. So I went rook c1. Computer wants to play rook c5. So this rook. I'm not sure what the difference is. Okay, so he blocked. But I think I could just take that. I don't see why not. I did. Computer doesn't want to. It wants rook d to c5. Really? Wants to play this move. What is the point of that? Like, let's say I go here. I was expecting black to do this. And I go here. He goes check. I guess if this, then we trade. Yeah. Oh, I queen right now. Okay. Well, whatever. I figured this is good for me. Computer does agree, so we're not going to argue about that one. I mean, now the pawns are split up, so I can probably win one of them. So I did so immediately with rook d6. He brought his king up, so hey, it's a pawn. I'll take it. He's not attacking this pawn right now, so I can actually do this. And now, I mean, rook c8 is the idea. Yeah, I think I just go rook c8 and it wins. Yeah, it turns out that's true. So rook c8. If he takes, I queen. If he moves his rook, I take the bishop. If he moves the bishop, I take the rook. So this just wins. If he moves his king, I take the rook. He did that, so I took the bishop. Okay, I just got to make sure not to blunder now. It's also nice that I have this 2-to-1 majority. That means that if we go to a king and pawn ending where I'm up material, like a bishop, I'll definitely win easily. Yeah, he took this, so yeah, I went to rook c8 because I want to see what the computer says, but computer wanted rook g8. Yeah, I thought about playing here because this would be funny, right? Like takes, queens. But if I go there, I think he has this move. That would be kind of sad. So I didn't do that. Instead, I went here. Because now, if he actually thought he would take with a king now, but now I can go here, and this is going to ensure a winning ending. Yeah, I just take. Okay, and I'll show you the end. I don't want to spend time on this part. Basically, you off the king. Stop any threats. I can just simply defend the bishop here and go b3. He can't stop me from winning, so he actually resigned here. So very interesting game, and I am going to flash through the key moments with the computer now. So let's have a look at that. Can you guys see okay? Yeah. Okay, it says that was the last book move because of e5. Yeah, e5's not good. Queen b3 is a blunder because I had wins. That's probably the biggest lesson for me this game. So I had bishop takes f7 and knight takes e5. So yeah, this move actually wins. If takes, we go here. You cannot take back because we take here. That's a free queen. And if he tries to go back, what do we have there? Oh, we had queen h5 check. Yeah. Next. Castles wasn't an inaccuracy. Well, during our analysis, the computer said that wasn't an inaccuracy. So I'm not sure why it's saying that now. I was considering this move. Okay, I'm just going to the next one. A4 was best. I don't understand that move. Oh, I think we're just doing this. It's a threat. And if okay, let's continue. Bishop e3 was best. It was a critical move. That's good to see. Yeah, and here you have to take with the G pawn. Yeah, that I'm going to take note of. That's unusual. That's the best move. Rook d1's best. Oh, it doesn't like my g3 move. It says there's something better here. Maybe it's this move. Or maybe I push the pawn immediately. Could be that. Oh, it says that move's good. Yeah, push the pawn immediately. Oh. I think he has to bring the bishop back now because if he brings a rook back, whoops, If he puts a rook in front, I play bishop c7 and I win material. Okay, so that's interesting. Game summary, I played 85% accuracy and my opponent played better actually, 89% accuracy, but he had that horrible e5 move. So hope you enjoyed the game. I'll be back with more. Okay, bye.